2, 3, here we go. Hey, hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizer Moment. Sorry, running a few minutes late. Had a client that I was just telling him I got him 140 some odd $1,000 in free money, and they had to pay their bill, and I guess I'll be late so I can get paid. Anyways, talking on that before we make sure, I'll come back to that. Let's make sure we talk about that a little bit. And I'm probably going to do a show on this going forward. Anyways, hello and welcome to this week's Weekly Profit Maximizer Moment. The show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belisle. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning system, which has saved my clients over $6.8 million in the last 5 years, totally legally. I love my clients, but I don't want to share a jail cell with them. Before I get into my topic, a couple of things we've done. The PPP loans, everybody was pretty familiar with that. We did a little over $8.5 million of that. Something that people aren't really familiar with is the employee retention credit. If your accountant hasn't checked to see if you qualify for the employee retention credit, you need to ring their bell. I'm probably going to do a course on that sometime in the next month or two, as soon as I catch up. It's never too late, because the nice thing about that, it's not like the PPP loan when they ran out of money, tough luck. If you qualify, we still are able to amend your 941s and get it. So at least check with your tax preparer and see if they're looking at it. If they're not, shoot me an email, and I had a phone call with somebody out of town, telling them what to look for and kind of explaining the law. And if they qualify, they can tell me whether they qualify. So a lot of times we do that for them, but he had an accountant on staff. So if they qualify, then, we're going to help them do it. So, no big deal. Before we get to today's topic, first, today's show comes to us from Profit Maximizing Publisher. I hate when I have to jump on the, let me get the light off so we're not getting a reflection. I hate when I have to jump on at the last minute and I'm running late because my mouth doesn't always stay up with me. Anyways, this is the 90-day profit reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and evaporating customer base. In this book, you'll find chapter after chapter, idea after idea about how you can turn around your business, reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money should get this. I designed this book to be something that you looked at every 6 months, once a year, whatever, and used it as a guide to make sure that you're getting the maximum profits from the business that you're already doing or the customers you already have. Today we're going to talk about, and I lost my page, hold on. We're going to continue what we did last week as far as the myths most business owners believe and why they're dangerous and why they're a problem. All right. One of the most important myths that I run into is that the most important thing to their business is getting a sale. Why is this myth a problem? Well, it focuses on the wrong thing is the first thing. The only thing that counts in business is making a profit. You didn't start your business to make a sale and then turn around and send all the cash to all your vendors and employees. Most business owners started their business in order to be reasonably prosperous, even some unreasonably prosperous, if there's such a thing. I don't really care. And the truth of the matter is, you created this business that fulfills a need, and if you get prosperous with it, it's fine. But what happens is most business owners find quickly that they had too rapid of an increase in sales. The first time that happens, they almost always run out of cash. And that sometimes is kind of an oxymoron. Sometimes I have business owners who are selling more than ever, but go bankrupt. All right. And there's a lot of reasons for that. They've spent so much time focusing on increasing sales that they failed to get the financing and the systems in place to support the cost and inventory and employees to deliver the product to the customer. The result is usually serious financial trouble. And like I said earlier, serious and serious bankruptcy problems. Even if you don't file bankruptcy, sometimes it just knocks them on a loop. So what's the truth that good business owners have learned the hard way? Okay. Successful business owners have learned that in business, the only thing that matters at the end of the day is profit. I don't care if, and how do I know when somebody's actually concentrating on the wrong thing? I ask them how their year is going and they tell me, yeah, sales are up 20%. I'm like, so you keeping all that? What's the bottom line? What's going on? That tells me they got a sales focus rather than a profit focus. Okay. A profitable business provides the means to support the business owner and their employees while paying all vendors, bank loans, tax liabilities, and investors if there are any. Profits allow the company to have the strength to survive the tough times, like right now when we're going through high inflation, and the ability to take advantage of good business opportunities when they appear. Seeing it right now. Some businesses are being bought out because somebody doesn't know how to run it. Somebody else has the cash flow and the management team, the wherewithal to buy it on the cheap, turn it around and make money. Successful business owner starts the year by creating a profit plan. I want you to pay attention. If you're coming to these or you're watching these later, this year in particular, because all the PPP, we're still doing ERCs, but we got a system down, and hopefully they don't change the law anymore. But the PPP loans are done. The ERCs are done. The restaurant revitalizations are pretty much done. So we're going back to what we always were trying to do, which is making sure that our business owners, clients are making more money. We want to help them make more money than we cost them. All right. So the best way is to start the year off with a profit plan, not a sales plan. They're two different animals. Now, sales plan is part of the profit plan, but it's not the end of the profit plan. Always start with the goal of what is it that we're trying to get. We're trying to get profits, okay? A sales and marketing plan that focuses on profitable sales, that's what we're looking at, is obviously a large part of the profit plan. So what is the lesson learned? The lesson learned is simple. Focus on profits. Start out with a profit plan map of exactly how the business will hit the profit goals that the business owner has set. But more importantly, start the year by focusing on what's really important in running a business, which is getting profits. And that will greatly increase the odds of truly becoming successful, not just running a bunch of cash in. I ever talked to somebody who said, I feel like I'm bringing in thousands of dollars with my left hand, paying out thousands of dollars with my right hand and hoping a few pennies fall. That's not a way to run a business. Hey, until next time, this is Wayne Belial saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. And I'll see you next week. Thank you very much. And sorry for the late start.